Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet.
Hello, Cubanwriter here with Darkling Faye,
Hello!
and I am so excited.
Yay! What are we excited for?
Today, the long-awaited Star Trek Discovery trailer has come out.
Oh.
It happened while I was at work. I've been waiting to come home and record this with you. I'm so excited!
Yay! This is why I'm so excited. Yay!
A little secret for the fans out there. Darkling is not as much a fan of Star Trek as I am.
It's true. You did used to go to conventions as a young boy, dressed up in your Starfleet uniforms with your dad.
I met James Doohan. I met George Takei, who speaks excellent Spanish, by the way. And I also met Marina Sirtis, who told us stories about Will Wheaton getting an erection.
Ooh. So did you ever get to meet Will Wheaton and or his erection?
No, neither him nor his erection.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Or is it neither he nor his erection?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know
sure
either.
the grammar people will let us know.
And for extra credit, you can conjugate all the verbs in Klingon.
Oh, don't. Do not encourage him. He will start
I'm just
saying
kidding.
stuff in Klingon.
I only know like 3 words.
I know.
Okay.
And you tell them all the time.
So now I am going to start the trailer video,
Oh, I'm so excited.
and then we'll talk about it, and I'll say stuff, and I'll stop it to say stuff.
And I'll mock you, and it's going to be glorious.
She probably will. All right.
Yay.
I'm going to click on it.
Here, can you believe it?
I'm going to click on it.
There I go.
Now. Okay, I'm going to pause it already.
Oh, my goodness.
You saw how it said it was CBS All Access? Look, you can see it in the lower right-hand corner. You see that?
Yeah, original series.
Yeah. CBS All Access, I think, is I think that's their online streaming service,
Okay.
which I've had to pay money to join.
Just so that we
this-
can get Star Trek?
I joined it when I thought Star Trek was originally going to be out much earlier in the year.
Oh, so we've been paying for this for nothing?
Yes, but I used it to watch some Deep Space Nine.
That you own and have seen like 9 million times and probably have memorized. Which is funny because this is part of the Cubanwriter trivia is he will memorize and know the oddest trivia facts, and then you ask someone like, what's my birthday or what's your name, and he'll be like, I don't know, but he can quote you Deep Space Nine quotes.
I could not remember how to tie shoelaces until I was 13.
And I will say the only reason why you know my middle name is due to Star Trek.
It's true. Here's a trivia piece.
Oh no.
Her middle name is the same name as a Star Trek doctor. Which doctor? Take your guess in the comment area below. Okay, I'm going to start this up again.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't wait.
It looks like a desert.
Oh, it does.
It was. It was a desert.
And I will say, just for another trivia fact, when Cubanwriter and I met, and he was going to move out here, he was under the impression that this is what the desert looked like, everyone.
Yes. Before I moved to Arizona, I thought this was what the desert was. And there's no part of the desert here that is that sparse.
No, and I thought it was funny because he was like, when we first met and I went out to meet him in Florida, he was like, this must be like a land of strangeness for you. And I looked around at the palm trees and all the Spanish speakers, and I was like, nah, it's pretty much like Phoenix. And he mocked me.
It's true. I made fun of her, but I was like, but the palm trees. Look at the palm. There's palm trees everywhere in Arizona.
I know.
There's even people with lawns here. Okay. Well, let's continue.
Who are those people?
10 years before Kirk, Spock, and the Enterprise. Well, Kirk wasn't the first captain of the Enterprise.
No, and I'm guessing, are they going with any movie stuff, or are they going just strictly with the Star Wars on the TV show?
I have
Because
read.
the movies now have kind of mixed up that timeline.
Yeah, I have read that this is Prime Universe, which is the original universe of Kirk and Company. But I don't know. It could be after, I would be surprised if this wasn't influenced by the movies. However, I've heard that there's some kind of division between the TV properties and the movie properties. So maybe it's not influenced by the movies. Maybe they have to keep separate universes, the way the DC Flash is separate from the movie Flash. But we'll see.
I still want to know who those people are.
Oh, they're talking. Oh, let me raise the volume. Oh, I was saying before, those are probably, first of all, the captain and the first officer.
Oh.
Because she said, Captain, where are we going? And
for a moment I was so excited that it was going to be a female captain.
Wasn't that a female?
Yeah, but you said that was the first officer. I was excited that
Wasn't that two women?
You've given me nothing. Every time I get to see a little clip it, you stop it. So I have no idea who they were or what they did. The only reason why I know the one's a woman is because she spoke.
Okay, so two things. First of all, I have something to say every 5 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Second of
Never
all,
getting through this.
The copyright thing. If I don't keep interrupting it and saying something, then it goes, you are violating copyright, because of the content.
You are a violator.
I do like to violate you.
Oh my goodness, I'm not encouraging.
Okay, so it says this is 10 years before Kirk.
And Spock.
And all that.
Can't believe you forgot Spock. He's your favorite.
But what I want to know is it 10 years before Kirk, Spock, and company were on the Enterprise? Or is it 10 years before the Enterprise was commissioned? Because that's two different things. There was a captain of the Enterprise before Kirk.
Maybe it was 10 years before they were even a gleam in their parents' eyes.
No, it's one of those two. Okay. There was Discovery.
It's hard to imagine. You've served under me for 7 years.
Oh, they are two women.
I think, is that Michelle Yeoh?
I can't tell because, again, you keep stopping it and I can't actually get to look at anyone. So is the captain a woman on this?
Well, I knew. Can
we actually watch it to see?
Well, I knew there was going to be a female captain, but I thought there was also going to be a male captain. And I thought the main focus of the story was going to be a first officer character who was also a female. But I thought she was going to be teamed up with the male captain. But now it looks like she's teamed up with the woman captain.
But we don't know because you haven't actually let us watch.
Well, she called her captain.
I know, but you don't know what's going to happen because we haven't actually been able to watch this trailer.
Shoot, maybe this captain will die right now.
Yeah, maybe, because that's usually you're the token captain.
Look at their desert gear.
I can't really see it because no one's letting me watch it.
Hold on. Look, see, they have special glasses on.
So close to being able to see something in this trailer.
Okay, I'm going to hit play.
I think it is time we talked about you having your own command. Tutor transport.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know because you never let us watch anything.
Okay, so there was two ships in an earlier little, a teaser trailer. Well, no, there was one ship in an earlier teaser trailer and another ship in a behind-the-scenes trailer. Okay, I think this is the ship from the behind-the-scenes trailer because the ship in the teaser trailer that came out months and months ago was based on a Macquarie design, and this doesn't quite look like that.
I think I'm going to take the mouse away from you so I can actually watch the trailer.
Look how it's coming out of the clouds.
I would like to see it.
All right. Oh, wait. Oh, I wanted to freeze it when
This is going to be the longest trailer review ever, and I'll be like, I don't know what I got to watch. It was so weird.
It's called trailer talk, so there should be lots of talk.
There should be more trailer. Let's talk.
All right, they're getting beamed up. Okay. Did you see that they did two different things when they were beaming them up?
Did they?
They did. There was bars, vertical bars, but then there was also a kind of a golden twinkle. So I think they're combining movie era effects with original series effects.
That's so interesting.
What ship is this, do you think?
I don't know because you haven't let us see any of it.
Okay, these could be these little knobs or whatever. These could be phaser turrets.
Can you hand me the mouse?
No. I am in control of the vertical.
I might
I am in control of the horizontal.
tickle you.
No. I'm gonna hit play. I'm gonna hit play.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't get to see the whole ship.
Oh my goodness, let's just watch the trailer.
Okay, look, it's like a window with people behind it. Do you think this is a bridge window like they have on?
No, because I can't see any of it because
I don't know if you've noticed, but the new movies. What is that noise? Is that something outside?
I feel like it's.
I think the neighbors are having a party.
Oh yeah, well someone's having a good day because that's all I can hear from the music. Have a good day, and then some beats.
Well, the people probably can't. We can't interrupt this and cut out that part because of the way I've synced up the video and the audio.
Well, this be exciting for our
audience.
subscribers.
But listen, on the new movies, they have a window on the bridge instead of a regular view screen.
Yeah.
Do you think this means they have a window?
I don't know because someone has not let me see more than 2 seconds at a time of this trailer.
All right, here we go.
Unifiers are few and far between, but they do come. Often such leaders will need a profound cause for their fall.
You saw that guy?
Yeah, I did.
He's a Vulcan, but I think he's playing Sarek, which is Spock's father. Do you think she's a Vulcan?
I don't think so.
It's hard to tell whether her ears are pointed in this
She
picture.
seems to have normal ears. But it's so funny because here's how silly I am. I've
What?
been so stuck in the D&D world for so long, right? I was like, oh no, how exciting. And then I forgot that we're in the Star Trek universe. So
Although-
I like elves.
There's some similarities between elves and Vulcans. They both live a long time,
They
right?
have pointy ears,
Right.
obviously.
They tend to be thin. Have you ever seen a fat elf?
No.
Right? I've never seen a fat Vulcan.
Well, you don't usually see a lot of chubby, overweight people in the Star Trek universe anyways.
I guess except for Scotty and a couple of aliens that are supposed to be fat.
That's true.
Okay.
Followers to rally.
Oh, and Riker when he got on in yours. Sorry, that was terrible. That was terrible. Okay. So what do you think? Is she a Vulcan? No, it looks rounded,
I
right?
don't think she is a Vulcan. She seems to be human-eared.
Okay.
Oh, look. Can't believe you didn't stop it. There
Okay.
were like 9 million different aliens.
I don't know who these aliens are. They don't look like aliens I know, other than the
Weird what
Vulcans.
sun is. It looks like, I don't know.
Is he a cyborg of some kind?
I was going to say.
That's only on one side of his face, right?
And I know this sounds terrible, but it looks like little coins on his face.
It does. It kind of does. But maybe it's some kind of cybernetic thing.
the
It
money
goes over his
man.
ear here, doesn't it?
I'm going to call him the money man.
But he doesn't seem to have one on this ear.
No.
Only on this
Maybe
ear.
he's the calm guy.
Do you
who
think that's a
just gets-
communications thing instead of the little thing you stick in your ear?
Yeah,
It's
and
on
he
the side of your face?
Yeah, and he just gets to. Though, what are the badges for? I thought those were comm badges.
Well, in the next generation, the badges are comm badges. But on the original series, they were just... Thank you.
she is super excited about the alien guy. She's like, he looks awesome.
In
I
the-
want a comm badge.
In this era, they should have little handheld comm badges, and those badges are just badges, like
Oh.
medals, or not medals, but, you know,
So, what-
identification... Not identification badges, but badges that say, look, I'm in Starfleet.
So, they did their tech wrong, is what you're saying?
No, because you can have a badge that says, hey, I'm in Starfleet. They're not showing it doing anything.
Oh, okay.
This is...
Do you like their uniforms?
This is interesting.
Their newer kind of look.
I'll tell you what, I like the uniform, and I like this little gold braid he has over one shoulder. And if this
I
is
don't
a
know if that's
zipper,
gold, but
if this is a zipper, I'm super happy with the uniform because Roddenberry was so afraid of showing zippers. He thought in the future they wouldn't have zippers.
I guess everything went Velcro.
I don't know, but I'm perfectly fine with zippers. I think zippers are a perfectly good solution to
I
the
just want
problem.
to know how they get in and out of the suits because without like some sort of exposed, I guess, zipper or something like that, when you think about their onesie, the big onesies that the Next Generation had, like how do you?
Well, they had
get in and out
zippers.
of
They
it?
just concealed the zippers to pretend there was no zipper.
Yeah, but if you're
most of the
pretending
time.
there's no zipper,
How do you get in,
How
right?
do you get in and out? Like your big onesie, is there like a flap in the back or the front or?
Look, we've
It
had
didn't look like there was.
We've had buttons for like 100 years, so I think it's okay that we have maybe longer than 100 years. I don't know. I don't know when the button was invented, but for sure we've had them for a very long
Oh my
time.
gosh, I feel like after this he's gonna like Wikipedia button history.
I'm going to Wikipedia button history.
Oh dear.
What am I looking at?
Object of
Oh, look at him. I don't know what that is either.
Well, I'm going to guess it's an alien, and it does not look like a zipper. It just looks like, and that wasn't, by the way, gold. It looks like it was all silver.
No, look. Hers is gold. His is silver, so it's probably command stuff versus non-command stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Isn't that exciting?
So it's not a zipper?
It does not look like a zipper. It just looks like part of, like, the accordion or outfit type thing.
Oh, look. You see how the symbol here is round and the symbol here is vertical? Okay, on the old Enterprise, the original series, they used to have a roundish symbol for engineering, and I think this was command. It's been so
he's
long.
An engineer?
Maybe he's an engineer. He's a new race too, or an old race that's been made to look differently. I don't know which. Oh, let me check to make sure we haven't run out of time. Okay, I got to talk faster because we only have another.
We need to actually watch this.
All right, here we go.
Just watch.
Okay.
Known origin.
We've come all this way, Captain. It would be irresponsible to leave whatever that is.
It's a spacesuit.
We can't keep stopping. We need to start watching.
All right.
Unknown.
What have you done out there on the edge of Federation space?
Computer. Enable.
I like that suit. Oh! That reminds me of the first Star Trek movie when Spock had a spacesuit with a little thruster unit on it. Only this one's a little better.
Those are good times.
This fall. Not next fall. This fall. Hurry up, Summer. What is that? Oh, that looks like a Klingon. See the forehead ridges? This is a sarcophagus, I bet, for a Klingon. Maybe a Klingon general or someone died.
Let's watch and see.
All right. Oh,
Doesn't look like a Klingon unless those are how they're doing Klingons now.
I think they've changed the Klingon appearance, if this is Klingon. Because they still have forehead ridges,
That's
but they're
kind of terrible if
they're
they
different.
did.
They made them uglier. If
They're
they
not.
Look at this outfit.
Let's watch some more.
Okay.
Captain, what signatures detected?
Contact Starfleet Command. We have engaged the Klingons.
Okay, I guess they are Klingons.
Oh.
I like her as a captain. I think she's
I
going to be
just
cool.
don't like how they portray it so far, the Klingons. I don't like the look of them.
I don't.
Maybe it's just because I'm so used to how...
Holy shit, look at this. Oh, sorry. This is a family-friendly show. Maybe I'll bleep that out. Probably not, though.
I just
Is this a
don't-
Klingon?
Yeah. I
First
guess
of all, he has the widest nose I've ever seen. But more importantly, look, on the original series, they had gold lame. But this may actually be worse. This looks like the most uncomfortable outfit I've ever seen.
Well,
Maybe it's ceremonial.
I will say that what I don't enjoy about them is once you have something portrayed in a certain way, if that makes sense, when they redesign something, it's really jarring and hard to correlate with what you know it to be. So I know they're saying these are Klingons, but these are not Klingons. Worf would not be happy.
I'm not happy. If this is Klingons, maybe it's like a proto-Klingon or... We don't know what's going on, right? We don't know the plot. So maybe that sarcophagus was an ancient Klingon, and maybe they're reviving him or something.
I don't know, but the rest looked that weird.
Look at that nose.
Let's watch
Okay.
more.
You will never learn Vulcan. Her tongue is too human.
Oh, do you think that's her? No, she's got a round. So, do you think he was talking to Spock? You'll never learn Vulcan? Because he's supposed to be Spock's father.
But if this is before Spock, you feel like they're not going to have Spock or Kirk here, right?
Well, Vulcans
That's what
live
they said.
so
This is-
long.
This is 10 years before, so it seems strange that...
Well, actually, if this is only 10 years before Kirk, then Spock's a fully grown adult.
But they said 10 years before Kirk and Spock.
10 years before they were on the Enterprise, maybe.
Yeah, it just seems strange. I feel like you're doing this to tell other stories and not like the Kirk and Spock stories that you've known. So that would be strange.
What's going on here?
I don't know, because you keep stopping it.
Well, look, I unstopped it. Now we don't know.
I'm trying to save all of you.
So, the hallway looked cool, but I think the bridge design is influenced more by the movies than by the TV shows.
Target's neck.
No, those are Klingons.
They
don't like them. I don't like how they look, but let's keep watching.
You know what? If the nose just wasn't 6 inches across, I'd like them better.
Don't you?
Cut off its head.
Starfleet doesn't fire first.
We have to.
My people were biologically determined for one purpose alone, to sense the coming of death.
I hope those are two different statements stitched together. My people were biologically determined for one purpose alone, to sense the coming of death.
I feel like it's
What
all
a
one
stupid
statement.
evolutionary purpose.
Well, it seems what he meant is that they were kind of created.
Why would someone create a
Why do we
species just to detect death?
You want to create the weirdest mishmash between dog breeds. I asked the same thing.
Maybe he's like a doctor, and that's why
I don't know. Well, you thought he had an engineering.
I thought
thing.
he had an engineering, but it's been so long since I've seen the original symbols. I could have them mixed up.
You could, but let's
Yeah.
watch.
I sense it coming now.
She definitely has round ears.
Is that like a Klingon spacesuit?
I don't know.
Huh. Is that it? Looks like it. Okay. I'll stop this. Click. What did you think?
What did you think? Are you excited to see it?
Oh, it's such a frustrating combination of sensations. I'm excited to see it. I'm curious what happened to that ship that they showed in the earlier teaser, because you don't see it at all here. It was super unpopular with fans, so that could be maybe they switched it out completely. I don't like the Klingons.
Guys, fans are so picky.
We are picky. Imagine if Superman turned purple. Like, oh, it's a new Superman. Superman's purple now.
Gosh, that might actually make him interesting.
Well, okay, Superman's a bad example. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be doing something on the Supergirl episode that came out recently. Super bad propaganda, like in the first season. But we'll discuss that another time. Right now, we're talking about Star Trek. And I'm super excited and super concerned at the same time.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not. The Klingons don't look that interesting to me, but we'll see. This is going to be so great getting to watch this with you.
The ship looks good. The bridge looks good, except for the window, if there's a window. I don't want a window on my bridge.
Oh my goodness, you were so picky about ships. You
I
do
am.
not understand. The struggle is real.
Well,
The struggle is real.
in other
He
sci-fi,
spends so much time picking apart little pictures of ships and all this other stuff. It is half of his lifespan spent just picking apart ships.
well, you see why Doctor Who's so hard for me. It's because I like to pick things apart.
It's just one ship. That's it. It's a phone box. Just deal with it. No, what I will say is nice is that it does seem to have a strong female lead that seems competent.
Yeah, you know what I like about that is that nowhere in this trailer did anybody say, "Well, I am a female captain, and females are empowered in the future," unlike Supergirl.
Well, and just other things they've done in the past, I did not like their female captain.
Oh, you mean Janeway?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was terrible. So
I wasn't a huge fan of Janeway, but you know who I liked was Kira on Deep Space Nine. I would have been super into seeing a series with Kira. I know a lot of people don't like Kira, but I thought she was awesome from the very first episode where she's like, "Fire 6 torpedoes at them," and then O'Brien's like, "We only have 6 torpedoes," and she's like, "We're not gonna win this with torpedoes, Chief." So yeah, I liked her. But
I'm excited that there seems to be a strong, competent female leads. So that's interesting to me. I think that's good.
yes.
So I'm curious to see what they do with it and how upset you get.
Well, and now I'm wondering, with the way the Klingons look, are all these other aliens I know that they've just reimagined, or are they new aliens?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait till the fall. You got to get through the summer.
I hope
How
there's
are you going to do it?
I hope there's more material leaked before then, because I need to feed this beast inside of me that wants to know.
Well, on the bright side, soon will be Wonder Woman. That'll help the beast.
That's true. I'm looking forward to that. Now, as for this trailer, I'm going to have to see what Trek Yards has to say about
How many Enterprises out of 5 would you give this trailer?
it. Oh, that's hard. I give this trailer 3 out of 5 Enterprises, because it actually was a good trailer. Just as a trailer, like, it seems to introduce you to the idea, okay, this is before Kirk. They're on this ship. They've encountered the Klingons, and they have to decide what to do about it. So that pretty much sums up a nice little synopsis of what I think the early episodes are going to be about.
I will give it 3.5 enterprises, just so the difficulty of you having to do half an enterprise.
You're terrible.
Am I?
But yeah, I think I'm going to give it 3 out of 5. 1 enterprise off for having a window on the bridge.
Oh, wow.
And one,
See, I tell you, those little details.
And one enterprise off for having the Klingons look
Klingons.
weird.
Yeah.
And if that guy's statement about being engineered to detect death isn't well explained in the show to a satisfactory way, I may take another half enterprise off retroactively.
Oh, wow.
But right now, they're getting 3 out of 5 enterprises. It was a pretty good trailer, you know. And if I put aside all of my expectations, it would have been a much higher score. But I have expectations. You can't stop me, CBS, from having expectations.
Yeah, you can't stop the signal.
Okay, I think I've tortured our fans enough. On that note, this is Cubanwriter signing off, and Darkling Faye.
Goodbye, darling.
Catch you next time.
But you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due.